About a year after the original Dragon Ball manga ended, it was so popular that a lot of people did not want it to end. So what we have is the Chinese government actually going in and hiring a bunch of people to create what came out to be Dragon Ball Zeroverse. The story continuing after the end of Z, one of the first actual fan mangas ever, and it depicts how Goku and Oob's training would have gone, but keep in mind that this is not 20 years in the future, this was 20 years ago. So when you think of Goku training Oob now, you'd probably think of some kind of God Ki, maybe Ultra Instinct, but 20 something years ago that wasn't even a thing. What we have is the continuation of how a lot of people saw how Goku and Oob's story would have gone. To this day, we still don't have a legitimate version, but this is a huge story, and it even has here on its own website, 9 out of 10, much better than GT or the new Dragon Ball Super fan review. That's some pretty high praise. Let's see if it's true. The beginning of the story is set at the very next World Martial Arts Tournament. It recaps the end of Z really quick, and for anybody wondering who actually won the final World Tournament of Dragon Ball Z, because we never actually got to see it, surprise surprise, Majin Buu beat everybody and then just lost to Hercule. So everybody starts showing up, Krillin, Gohan, Videl, Vegeta's even there. This is a few years in the future, so Pan's starting to get a bit taller, Krillin's starting to go grey. It's actually really cool to see these characters age, even just a little bit. Eventually Goku arrives with Oob, and this is the image that they use. We'll be seeing a lot more of Oob later, but for right now, everything's looking normal enough. The main point of this story so far is to see how Goku trained Oob, and in the first round of this tournament, Goku gets paired up with Oob straight away. Throughout the chapters, you see flashes of what looks to be Babidi just lurking in the background looking at Oob through this crystal ball. So Babidi's still alive, and I think we can see where this story's going. Very similar to the start of the Buu Saga, so far this story just feels like an add-on to the end of the Buu Saga. So eventually Goku and Oob walk up to the arena and they begin to fight, and you can see how much Oob has grown in strength, but Goku's obviously not going all out. This fight basically seems like a sparring match between the two. It's kind of like Goku is still sort of training Oob during the tournament when he's supposed to be testing his real power. However, as the fight goes on, Oob slowly starts transforming. From lurking in the background, Babidi is bringing out the demon that is Kid Buu inside of Oob, and as Oob is fighting Goku, you can see him getting more and more mad. By the end of his transformation, Oob is looking like an absolute monster. In this story, Oob is reverting back into what he was in the Buu Saga, and this is what he looks like. The design is very representative of what would happen if Babidi took a regular human kid and beefed him out on his magic. That's what Oob looks like, and it's definitely interesting. Now though that he's gone insane, everybody has no choice but to jump him. Goten and Trunks fuse, Goku's been knocked out, Vegeta even gets involved. Oob has gone completely feral and he pretty much wipes out everyone at the tournament within a few pages. Within only a few chapters, Oob has gone from this innocent boy who was Goku's disciple to now the strongest being on the planet. 15 chapters in, and the story looks like it's going to be heading in the direction that is almost identical to the Buu Saga, but it does actually switch things up a little bit. It introduces a Universe Zero. Of course you have the normal 12 universes, but Universe Zero is like another dimension. They say that it's only been visited once by a god. It's very mysterious. But from here on, the story does go away from Oob for a little bit and introduces a bunch of new Toriyama-esque design characters. And that was the first 20-something chapters of Dragon Ball Zeroverse, China's answer to the Dragon Ball manga ending. Let me know what you think. I definitely think the way Dragon Ball Super is handling Oob is already much better. Even though he's only been shown once, I already like the vibe a lot in DBS, but let me know what you think. One of the OG fan stories of Dragon Ball. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Dragon Ball video.